Right, well, it doesn't seem 2 minutes since the last one, but we're having another one. We're having another general election. Now, when it comes round to the general election, the news people, they absolutely bloody love it. It's like Christmas Day for them. Now, the coverage kicks off with this dramatic music, like something out of a war film. And the show opens with Dimbleby like he's in some sort of war room, you know, the nerve centre or something.
Welcome to the BBC's election centre.
And Dimbleby and Jeremy Vine, they're like pigs in shit. They love it.
This our exit poll. Until then, our lips are sealed. Tantalising.
And their enthusiasm, it sort of drags you along with him, you know what I mean?
Jeremy Vine has taken up residence in his virtual world to explain it all.
Tonight, we'll see how near the winner of this election...
Jezza, in particular, he's leaping around all over the place, you know, he loves it. And you can see why we're a big success on Come Dancing. He's a very good mover.
Labour, those red seats get coloured blue.
Anyway, as enthusiastic as they both are, it becomes apparent pretty early on that they've got bugger all to talk about. Because the programme starts as soon as the polls close, and then they have this thing called an exit poll, which is basically the prediction of what the result's going to be. But they don't get any bloody results. So they have to spend ages talking about whether this exit poll's right or not. And they haven't got a clue.
Even if the BBC exit poll is right...
If that exit poll is right.
Do you believe our exit poll is right?
I believe it could be right, yes.
If this exit poll is right, Andrew, I will publicly eat my hat.
David, you're puzzled. I'm puzzled. I suspect everybody in this studio and everybody at Westminster is puzzled.
Well, I'm bloody puzzled. I don't know why they started the programme so early when they got nothing to talk about. You know, they should probably take a leaf out of the FA Cup final grandstand and pad it out with some stuff, you know. Instead of having Lineker playing snooker against Mark Lawrenson, you know, they could have Theresa May playing ping pong against Jeremy Corbyn. Or Diane Abbott playing darts against Boris Johnson. Now, how's about this for an idea? As well as Jeremy Vine, you know, as good as he is, very good, what about getting his brother out, Tim Vine? Because his brother, if you ain't seen him, he's bloody hilarious. I might even have to do a review on him because he's great. Really funny bloke, loads of one-liners. He could come and do some comedy songs or something as well. It really pick it up, you know, when they're flagging in the middle of the night. Now, when the results start coming in, that's when they start to get really excited. But when the results get read out, it's like a really crap version of X Factor, but infinitely more important, admittedly. You know, they could generate a lot more drama when they read the results out. Or just make it a bit more entertaining, you know, for the people who don't get elected. Maybe they could push them in a swimming pool, like that really crap game show that Chris Tarrant used to present. And of course, you've always got them occasions where somebody who was expecting to win doesn't win. And it's a little bit of a shock.
18,838.
Now, if you're out like me, you might struggle to understand the ramifications of what happens, you know, when we might get a hung parliament, you know, if one party doesn't get a clear majority in that. So, to help explain it to you, we've got our very own Jezza Vine, who's in his own virtual reality world. It's special correspondent, Ickle Ray.
Thank you very much, Raymondo. Now, to get an overall majority and be able to form the government, you need to secure 326 seats, because there's a total of 650, so that's obviously more than half. Now, as things stand, Labour have only got 229 seats, but what I think we can all agree on is that it gets particularly interesting when a Tyrannosaurus Rex starts romping about in the House of Commons. You up there, big fella?
Cheers, Ickle Ray. I think that's cleared that up. Now, I'm not going to start going all political and telling you to vote for and stuff like that. That's not what this YouTube channel's about, you know. But what's important is that you go out and vote. Because if you vote, at least that way, when some awful arsehole gets in power, you can say, oh, I didn't vote for them. And your conscience is clear, do you know what I mean? So you must go and vote, unless you're going to vote for an arsehole, in which case, don't. Ickle Ray, why ain't you put any clothes on yet, mate? You've been swanning around in the nude now for a couple of weeks.
Well, I enjoy walking around as nature intended, Raymondo.
Fair enough, mate. Just make sure that you cover yourself up when you're out in public, because, you know, you get yourself arrested.
No problemo, Raymondo. Got me saying an ickle posing patch to put on when I go outside.
If you enjoyed that, you can click subscribe below or watch some of these links to similar videos of me waffling on about stuff. Or add some comments if you thought I were talking a load of rubbish. Ta-ra!